Hi, in this video I will show you how to visualize BAM files in a genomic context. This is a fragment of the UCSC genome browser, and here in blue there are hills and mountains generated one way or another by using BAM files. As you know, the very first file format after genome sequencing is FASTQ, but it's not represented in any form in this genome viewers. It's raw data. Then after mapping, you get BAM file which still contains sequence information but already map location at the genome, and this is what can go into the figure. And tab are read counts per genes, which are also used, for instance, for these colorful pictures of STAT5B and A regarding gene expressions in different tissues, I suppose. How we visualize BAM files? Of course, you can go and upload it in as a separate track in UCSC genome browser, but you can also do it on your own computer if you install IGV viewer. And if you think you can directly upload your BAM file into it, no, you can't. First, your BAM file should be sorted and indexed, and you do it with the use of a samtools program. And samtools can be found on the HTSLib.org website, where you have samtools, BCF tools, and HTSLib as a 3 separate packages. When you read such instructions, download, make, install, it means they suggest to do it in Linux. Sometimes it works in Mac as well, because both Linux and macOS are made out of Unix from long ago and then diverged, but still have something in common. In Windows, you better install Ubuntu for Windows and do all this stuff in Ubuntu. But for Mac computers, there are better options. First very obvious option is to ask Brew. I hope you have it on your Mac by copy-pasting this line into your terminal, whether Brew has some tools, and it does. The advantage is that you don't have to worry. Somebody already worried for you how to do it the best way. And then you go to the terminal and say brew install samtools, and it will go first update and then it will install. And then we can say samtools -- help, and then it reacts and it says okay, that's what you can do. That's the easy way of installing samtools and some other genomic programs if they are available in Brew. Another option is to use Conda, which comes in Anaconda version of Python. And then you open Spider as a regular default program. It will work here, -- help. And then it will tell you what you can do with Conda. And you can also inquire whether samtools is available in Conda depository. And then it says yes, it is, and what you have to type exactly is written on the same site as well. Be aware that every time you install Anaconda, Conda is also installed. You don't have to install it again. But if you type it just in a terminal, it will tell command not found. It's installed locally. It's not a big trouble, because whenever you are in a Spider, it works. When you choose the way of installing samtools and other similar programs, Pay attention that instructions are usually written for Linux. Brew works only for macOS, for my computer for instance, and conda is for all systems equipped with a Python. Since I installed already samtools with the brew, I can stop here, but just for curiosity I also try conda, where I have to say conda install bioconda samtools and then restart. It's not relevant, and now I say samtools, and then it gives this error message that some library not loaded, and according to the Stack Overflow it is discussed there. Yeah, library not loaded. It is about OpenSSL, and there seems to be a conflict of versions in my particular case, so I give up here with the conda. And by the way, it works well on my other Linux computer, and it should be fine with Windows as well. Next, you have to find some BAM file to experiment with this, and then in principle you can operate just directly in a command line. Then you, let's say you say ls, we are in the right directory, it says broken old. That's the example I showed you before, how I fixed some broken file. And then you type, the syntax is simple, samtools sort, first you sort, then index with a capital, -o output bro crt bam. And then after a while it will be sorted. You will see these funny chunks appearing, then they will disappear. After a while you see that it is done, and now you have to type samtools index bro srt bam without any second name, because it will use the same name. And then it will make this bro srt bam by, the job is done. So with a single file it is already enough. Now you will need IGV browser, so that's my type of computer I'm using. You simply download a zipped set of files and unzip it in your desktop, and then in my desktop I have this app. After unzipping I double click, and then we go allow, yes. For a moment it's pretty empty, it's pretty sober in colors, but it works. The genome is correct, don't have to change it, you simply open the file. So you open sorted file, not by, but crt bam. Immediately you have nothing. You have to either zoom in or say some gene name, for instance stat5 a, allow. And now you have a track, all those hills and landscapes, and these tiles below are individual reads from the BAM, so you can zoom in and see that all those reads in the data. and you can scroll and see what else it is. If you zoom in, you will see the sequence information and translation, and those little colored blocks mean discrepancy to the reference genome, which might mean some polymorphism or not, or simply sequencing error. So don't be so overexcited if you see discrepancies. That's how you open and watch a single BAM file. You might think, okay, it works fine with a single file, but what if I have many BAM files? Really a lot? Would I repeat samtools sort index manually? Don't do it. Then you have to write a script, and I will tell you how to do it next time. Until then, have a nice day.